shade this alien Wemby for your mama. Need to go a little darker. So I should bring this over this screen so y'all can see it too. That's good. Knock it back a little bit. Just trying to find the not quite the right tone. Oh no. Hard to shade, kind of a neon green. I don't know, I'm being nitpicky. Doing something for anybody? I don't think so. Just gotta get this right and then bang out the rest of it pretty quick. Think that works. Got some shading on Wemby, looking more 3D. Look at reference to see, remind myself what his jersey looks like. Okay. Is that not taking? Whenever I'm using black fills in kind of a cartoon style like this, obviously for the black outline to pop, try to kind of find a shade of gray that feels like it could be black in this lighting, but always a little bit of trial and error. Hey, the fuck is this not? Okay, there we go. That was fucking annoying me. Why the fuck can I do that now? Let's give this guy a jersey, huh? Trying to find a gray that doesn't compete too much with the black outline, but still feels like it could be black in this lighting. Let's see how this feels. Why the fuck can I not? That's a fucking fucking layer. What am I fucking missing? I don't know how streaming is gonna work with me fucking cursing while I'm doing digital art. Nope. Mm-mm-mm. Doing some shadowing now on Wemby's jersey. Makes it pop a little bit more. Might add a little stripe down the side for the shorts. What are we doing? What are we doing? A little lighter gray. Look at my reference. Just a little hint, because it's technically on the other side, but still want to give the impression that it's the Spurs design. Does that help or hurt? It doesn't really do much, does it? Maybe it's just better off without it. Let's move on to something else in the meantime. The man needs his beret. The alien needs his beret, I mean. Going to make it red, I guess. That's kind of the common beret color, no? Clean up the outline a little bit. Let's lock it down again. I know there's so many different ways to color. Sometimes I just do the select and expand selection and then paint bucket it. I know you could do the drawing inside thing. I can always forget where to do that, so I just go with the quickest muscle memory. Let's pick a red, Don't want to go too dark. Leave room for shadows to kind of give it some 3 dimensions, so something like that. And we lost the one viewer, so I am not going to continue talking as much until somebody else comes back on. It's almost too dark still. I want to brighten her up a little bit. Why not? Make it a little pinkish almost. Too much. Something like that works against the lime green. Whoa. Looks way too. that I often try for shading is just duplicate the color and put it on multiply. Coloring is not my strong suit. Let's give a nice little I don't know if that's really working much. Put on darken, multiply. All right. What color should his eyes be? What am I missing? Why is this? Oh, I got the wrong layer. It's a little late. Maybe my first stream should have been, not when I'm half asleep. Thinking like a yellow, maybe. Picking colors, especially from digital color wheels, is not my strong suit either. But this is when I decided to start streaming rather than in the outline part, which is where I feel more comfortable. But we're here, nobody's watching. What's the difference? What's the difference, baby? I don't know. I don't like any of these. They're a little muddy to me. Try it like that, but keep that maybe as a darker color, and then come in with a lighter one. Almost like a white. Yeah, give a little glow like that. Like that. Put this on lighten, screen, normal, overlay. right. You got Wemby looking decent enough. Let's get these Spurs cracking. That's better with the softer brush. This is probably gonna be knocked back a peg. Still a little too much. It's a little better. is unusual to get used to. My kind of private practice of drawing and then remembering that I am available for people to watch right now. Obviously, no one's watching at the moment, but 7 people have tuned in so far, and probably a couple of them were me watching from other devices to make sure it was working. But you know, you gotta start somewhere. And if not now, when? Filled agony. Oi, I'm a little brain dead right now. For all you watching. Excuse me. I guess I shouldn't drink LaCroix on live stream because they're making me burp. But it is also like, you know, it's my third sparkling water of the day. There's a lot of sparkles, you know what I mean? That's brown. And now we make the spur for this man on the Spurs team. A selected day. And I'm gonna do that same little silly technique I do of just doubling in the layer and putting it on multiply. Cause I can't be bothered to slide around the color chooser thing. That'll do. And we're gonna come in, since it's a shiny metal object, hit it with some highlights too, you know what I mean? Go like a little zzz. It's like a blessing and a curse having the undo button on doing digital art, because obviously you can redo a line, but then no line's ever good enough. It's kind of like an existential quandary, huh? I don't know what I'm doing. Lighting is not my specialty either. Well, that's good enough for me. Oh, cámate, güey. Oh, someone popped in and popped out real quick, huh? Got up the entertainment to keep them, you know what I'm saying? Just me talking here by myself. Like that be. Like that be. Smack it down there. Few people popping in and out real quick before I even notice you. Sneaky weekies. Right. And because I am lazy, I am going to take the boot, put my thing down, flip it, and reverse it. And it's gonna go somewhere around here. Feels about right. Right enough. Excuse me. He's late. I don't know why I decided to start this so late. Well, because I wanted to finish this thumbnail by tomorrow to do another one of the actual one I'm trying to work on. Hold on. We need to fill this with, well, first we got to expand. Make this like a wood color. A wood color. I don't enjoy picking colors. Let's say something like that. Later now. I don't know, dog. What's a fucking wood color? Oh, I gotta finish this tonight. It's already one. Sometimes I can't really figure out how the color's gonna look until I see it against the other colors and have a better idea. Maybe something more along those lines. Bring it away from the green. desaturate it a little bit. But I want lighter, kind of. Maybe should be saturated. Oh, let's just keep it saturated, shall we? Oh, you didn't see that. I don't understand why it does that one. It says like it's the anti-aliasing thing. Oh, do, do, do. That's one difficult thing I'll have to figure out. Trying to stream while I work is not being able to play copyrighted music. How do y'all do it? Don't understand how that happened. It's something to flip it. Flip, flip, Philadelphia. this to be a little bit darker than that, or much darker than that. Pull you down into the depths. It's gotta be a different kind of brown than that, though. But still light enough to show up against the black outline. What do we think? You, me, and all 0 of you? Be a lot less saturated. It's getting slightly better, a little darker too. We'll take it. Will we? Maybe a teensy bit more. Hit me with that hue. Splitting hairs. I don't think I'm able to not talk in a New York accent. It's the voice of my head, even though I'm an LA guy, all those years in New York, and also just the immersion in the culture and everything out of it. Burst this cuckoo bird. And I know that I should wrap this up soon because I'm not fucking long for this world. I'm tired. Late night with the boys last night. That's what say you? Why is that not showing up? So multiply. That's very peculiar. It's always something. See, I knew it was something wrong. I want to finish some of this shit before I tap out for the night. The real inner monologues I have often when working on stuff. And also evidence of working late. Sometimes means you're working a lot slower because you're trying to figure out simple stuff. You get stuck on by accident. Okay, so why the hell is this not? There we go. Don't know what the difference was, but okay. We're back. We're back. Let's get a little shading inside the wheel. There's always a difference between like cartoon lighting and realistic lighting, and cartoon lighting tends to just be kind of a simple pattern to follow, I feel like, rather than actually considering every single light source and where everything's coming from. Get you a little bottom oofa. Put a little wood grain in here. Make it feel a little more interesting. Should probably do this on a separate layer in case I don't like it. Or also so I can knock it down further back. And we have ourselves a finished enough wheel. So, cause I'm lazy, gonna just duplicate it, shade of time. Might have to adjust this there. Slide over his boot copy to somewhere about there. Yeah, that'll do. I'll take care of these lines here. I think I'm going to purposefully leave the outline off the bottom part there, just to make this a little less cluttery with black lines. Good idea, bad idea, I don't know. What I do know is I'm doing it. Might as well do it over here too. Works for me. Oops, I don't want to keep doing that. Something like that if I don't. We're gonna make them smaller. Perspective and whatnot. Oh, there we go. Kind of weird. Maybe it's better to just leave it flat. It looks kind of weird flat too, though. Drawing shit like this is always so complicated, kind of. You simplify perspective. Oh God, I'm gonna wrap this shit up. I think that's gonna be it for the night. I'll sleep on what to do with the back wheels and pick this up maybe again mañana. All right. Thanks to the nine of you who popped in for 15 seconds while I was figuring this out. Promised to be more entertaining, more exciting, more snip, snap, bing, bang.